And this first donation deck coming to you from Cathal, who is in chat, has done quite a few donation decks on the stream in the past. And this is Reanimator. But it's a little bit different Reanimator than you're probably used to. So we have, some similar stuff like Shadow Prophecy, Persist, Archon, but we're taking that and putting it more in kind of like a control shell. So you'll see Counterspell, Archmage's Charm, Snapcaster Mage, which is... I'm not 100% sold on these Snapcaster Mages because the only, 1 mana spell we actually have to flashback is Fatal Push. So Snapcaster Mage is kind of more of a 4 mana play in this deck, which is a little bit slow, but maybe you have enough interaction between, Push, Binding, Counterspell, things like that to bridge the gap to the Snapcaster Mages. So we'll have to see how that plays out, but we have, the 4 discard outlets we're splitting with Mending and Indulgence. Mending is card disadvantage because when you cast it on the front half, you end up being down a card, so I think the split's good. Indulgence is a little bit better, but you can't flash it back, so they both have their pluses and minuses. And then the one Unburial Rites, just kind of like the 5th Persist. We don't play Unmarked Grave because that card just kind of sucks, and we're a control deck. So if we're playing more of a mid-range fair kind of game, we don't really want to beat down a card with Unmarked Grave. And it's also just a card that's worse in post-board games. And then we have the Leyline Binding package with the 3 Triomes. The one thing that I don't really know about is these Hall of Storm Giants are kind of awkward with the Leyline Bindings. So we'll have to see how that plays out. I feel like 2 halls might be a little bit awkward. I might rather just have another blue Shockland. You want to play a bunch of blue Shocklands because of the Archmage's Charms. You have, the mana base is kind of weird, right? You want to support Archmage's Charm along with domain spells, which is not the easiest thing to do. Yeah, that's a good point, Chad. It kind of has the Solar Flare vibes, which is kind of cool. But yeah, that's pretty much the main deck. Sideboard, we have some cool tools here. Prismatic Ending, mostly for Hammer Time, and Ragavans, and Channelers, stuff like that. Moonlight for Rhinos, Dispute for the control decks, Spell Pierce, Flusterstorm for, when those cards are good. Alpine Moon for mostly Urza Saga, but also Tron. Supreme Verdict here for, I would assume, Murktide, Hammer Time, things like that. Goblins, maybe, tribal decks. Spellbomb for graveyard decks, and then Wear Tear for some more interaction against Urza Saga. So this deck looks pretty cool, and I'm pretty excited to see how it goes. Alright, what is Everos up to? I think I haven't played against Everos in so long. We got a Persistent Archon and 5 lands. I think I'm going to ship that. Counterspell, Binding, Archon, Prophecy. I think I keep this and bin the Archon. And we go Esper Triome on 1. Probably Esper Triome Steam Vents, right? Yeah, probably Esper Triome Steam Vents. Yeah, this hand's good. You won a 1K and got got 2 top 4 at 2 RCQs with it. Okay, I gotcha. That's kind of cool. No, I live in Massachusetts. I live nowhere near Houston. Esper into Rug if you want a Binding on 2. Well, I want to hold up Counterspell. I can go Esper and untap land and just hold up Counterspell and Binding. But yes, I'm gonna Esper on 1. And then if they don't play anything I want to Counterspell, then I can just go tap land Binding. You know what I mean? But I need to play the Flooded Strand in case I want to Counterspell. Looks like Evan is playing some Hammer Time. Wonder how this matchup is. I would probably prefer to use the Counterspell this turn, especially if they're going to cast a Stoneforge Mystic. I have 4 cards in hand. I kind of think I just want to counter that. No, I don't live in Texas. I live nowhere near Texas. Countering this, I guess, is worse if they have Spell Pierce, but... Yeah, I'm a Cowboys fan and Dallas Empire fan, but I live nowhere near Texas. Explain that. Okay, Fatal Push is not too bad. I don't think I need to main phase it, though. I think we can just pass. Because, if we go for Fatal Push and they have a protection spell, we have another removal spell lined up, so it's not even that bad. I could even debate them, right? I could go, Fatal Push Giver. Yeah, Stoneforge. Stoneforge is fine. Yeah. I could, push Giver, and then if they, did something to that, then I could just, I could Binding the Sigarda's Aid. Alright, so I'm going to Fatal Push this. I think Push Binding is a good use of my mana here. Well, I don't need to Binding. I can just Binding the Cauldron, right? Although I think I'd rather just kill the Stoneforge. This leaves me dead to Inkmoth, though, is the issue, right? Maybe I was supposed to play Prophecy there. Yeah, no, I just can't do anything. This was awkward. I think I was maybe supposed to Prophecy there. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, I think I was supposed to Prophecy there. I was thinking that I needed to kill both the Giver and the Stoneforge so they couldn't put the Cauldron in play. But, like, if they put the Cauldron in play, I have the Binding anyways, so I just don't even really care that much, right? Okay. So now I probably have to Binding the Cauldron. So I have to Binding the Cauldron now, because otherwise they can draw a card off of it. Yeah, I think I missequenced this. I think I did missequence this. This would have been a lot better if I had played the Prophecy last turn, because then I could have went Binding plus Push. We're learning, it's fine. Hammer Time is really hard to play against. And now we're dead if they go for it. So I have to, what, Prophecy into Fatal Push? Let them draw a card. So I guess I'll play this tapped. I could have Prophecy main phase, no pay, to see if I mill Archon and hit Persist. Maybe that was better. Could shock the Prophecy into Push Binding. I guess shocking would allow me to Binding, yeah. Because I only have 4 colors. I can't Prophecy Binding now. Oh, right, I can't cast Push. I only have 1 black source. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. I think I got all flustered, but not it because I didn't cast that Shadow Prophecy that one turn. They're not going for it. That's good. Just dodge Hammer. Oh, we don't know that they have Hammer for sure, right? Because they Stoneforged for the Cauldron. So yeah, we don't even know that they have Hammer for sure. So this might actually be just fine. Okay. So we take Push Indulgence. I'm at 9. It's a little dicey. No longer dicey. So what? We just go Persist and then pay? Right? I think we go Persist plus pay. Is there a reason not to pay? I don't think so. Sir Eccles, thank you so much for the 6 months, buddy. Much appreciated. I guess I'll leave up red. Yeah, Persist pay, hold up Push pay. I mean, the Push is not as good because they have the Giver, but... I guess I'll play that. I mean, Push is not really going to do much. They have the Giver, right? Don't pay allows you to cast a Push through a Pierce. The Push isn't even that good. They have a Giver. Like, I'm just dead if they have Hammer, right? Well, that's not true. I can block the Inkmoth. And if they proactively Giver, then I can Push. So, yeah, I just block. What's up, Letdown? I have to say, I'm feeling a lot better today. This has been the best I've felt in a long time. And we got all the Christmas emotes live. Yeah, I definitely sound and feel a lot better. Yeah, I still don't even know how I got through that NRG show on Saturday and Sunday. I thought the broadcast was like so bad because I sounded horrible on the weekend. But people seem to like it, so couldn't have been that bad. Joel's a Christmas emote. We got the Christmas Poggers. Alright, Animate Nexus. Ooh, they're doing it now. Well, I just Fatal Push in response, right? Yeah, I just Fatal Push now and pay. Because even if they counter the Fatal Push, they don't have mana for a Hammer, right? I guess now they can go attack with Sentinel and hammer the Sentinel? Could I just take 11? What if I just took 11? You ever just take 11 before? I'm just going to take 11. I'm just going to take 11. It can't be that bad. Yeah, I'm effectively at 4, so I think it's fine. Any removal spell probably wins the game. Although, it didn't find a removal spell, so we gotta attack. Snap Push Binding. Yeah, we have a lot of outs. Now we can Indulgence. I think tapping like this is fine. I guess I should tap the... Yeah, tap like this. Would I like to pay 11? No, I'm good. There's the Snap. So I'm actually going to just discard the Ketria Triome. And then we can snap push now. Yeah, let's just snap push now. Boosh. Alright, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I tried to screw that game up, but deck's too good. Snap Persist. I guess that's better, yeah. Sure, I guess that's better. They were going to scoop either way, but... Alright, so Verdict, Wear Tear, Ending. Alpine Moon? What do you usually cut in this matchup, Cathal? I feel like Archmage's Charm is a little bit too slow. Even though you can steal Sigarda's Aids and shit, I just think it's too slow. I don't know what else past that, though. Like, maybe the Rites is too slow, maybe the Counterspells aren't great, or the Snapcaster Mages. How come I'm on Modern again? Because somebody paid me to play Modern. You want to cut Dreadbore? I guess just, like, Sorcery Speed is too bad. And then cut the Snaps. 1 Archon, 1 Persist. I feel like Snap is not great in this matchup. Maybe we can keep, like, 1 Snap. Cut the Rites. I don't think the Rites is very good. The Rites is also very slow. I think I'm down to do something like this. I feel like Snap is just not ever fast enough. I guess it maybe gets better post-board when we have the endings. I don't want to cut... I feel like I need Archon Persist fast, though. I'm going to try this. I don't think I want to cut Archon Persist. I think I just have to nut draw them. This hand has a Wear Tear and a Verdict and a Prophecy. I think I keep. Right? I think this hand's fine. Grixis Gamers, I gotta write a paper. I'll be back for some sweet Grixis Draw 2 action. Yeah, the second deck from Sir Eccles looks like a lot of fun. Some cards that you maybe don't expect from the new set, but it's probably gonna be sweet. No, this is the best Verdict. It's not close. Best Verdict, not close. How's the music, by the way? I think I changed my Spotify volume. Yeah, I'm playing against Evan. I'm on the 5. It's always good. You can just go Tower Pass. What's up, Spike? Hi, Ashiok. I don't know who to root for. Yeah, I assume Evan's streaming. Le Stoneforge Mystique. Well, Wear Tear not the best against Cauldron Complete. Neither is Verdict. Thoughts on draw discard? I posted it on Twitter, Icy Wolf, if you want to check it out. ! Twitter. What does my turns look like if I don't draw discard? So let's assume for the sake of argument, I go land go. They put in Cauldron. Then I go land Prophecy. I probably have to fetch Shock. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 10 is 14. I'm going to be at 6 life. Yeah, I think I have to draw discard. I'm taking way too much damage if I don't. Yeah, I think this is a game we have to YOLO. I mean, we're dead to Spell Pierce, but... They simply just won't have the Spell Pierce, right? Seems like they probably do. Surely they won't have the Spell Pierce, right, chat? Okay, does that change things? That might change things, actually. Because now I could just bait the Spell Pierce with this. So I go Fetch Shock, 12... Binding, after get a Steam Vents. Binding, they pierce, I go to 7. Yeah, I think I'm just going to pass. Oh yeah, I don't have to fetch Shock, I can get Ketria. You're right. Yeah, I can just get Ketria. I'm not going to do it EOT, though. I'm going to do it in combat. Right. I think I want to do it in combat. I guess this is awkward if they have... If their 2 cards are exactly... what's it called? Skill plus Pierce. They do have the skill. I mean, if their 2 cards are skill Pierce, like, what do you want me to do? You know what I mean? Yeah, I just can't beat that. Alright, cast Persist. Surely they don't also have the Spell Pierce, right? Okay, they did not have the Spell Pierce. That's good. Because now I can blow up the Saga. I do have basic planes, right? With 11? Yeah, I think I have basic planes. I want to blow up the Saga now. Tear. You may proceed. They have no cards in hand. I don't think there's a card that kills me immediately, right? I don't think there's a card that just kills me on the spot, and I can brace this Cauldron pretty easily. Sea Chrome Coast, huh? Combat. Attacks. 13, they go to 8. So we just chill? Yeah, we just chill. Guess I could have played an untapped land to go, like, Prophecy into Binding, maybe, but... Alright, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Round 1, too easy. It was Pioneer, yes. This hand is not good. 24 lands, by the way, Cathal. You get a lot of these one-landers. 276,000 minutes of Spotify. That's out of control. Archon, Charm, 5 lands. Okay, I guess. We'll probably keep the island, right? Yeah. Alright, well. Of those 11k minutes of Tool, which makes me in the top 0.1, there you go. More Scammer time. It's literally 50% of the year. Yeah, it's out of control. It's actually out of control. Turtle Power with the deck tech, I'll get to it after the match. I know you're cool with that. You're always here all the time anyways, so you can wait, you can wait. Stoneforge Mystique. Oh, do you like the Christmas meow? The cat with the Christmas hat on it? I looked forever to try and find a Christmas Joel emote, and I could not find one. If anybody has a link to a 7TV or better TTV Christmas Joel emote, you let me know, because I couldn't find it. I'm sure somebody's made it, but I just couldn't find it. We need to build one. I'm too stupid to make an emote. Take control of the Cauldron with Charm. Yeah, I just hope they don't drop Paladin. It's probably our only way out of this. Maybe I should have played Delta that turn. Because they're so likely to just Stoneforge. I probably should have played Delta that turn. It's awkward if they play a hammer that I have to shock. But I guess I'm going to shock anyways, right? Because I have to get a blue source. Yeah, I should have played the Delta. Because I have to shock anyways to play the Charm. So I should have played Delta. That was just bad. Oh, they're going to equip the Stoneforge, aren't they? There's no shot. Yeah, that only plays around Charm. Yeah, we'll take 5. If only I was on the play this game. Could have countered that Stoneforge. Would have been a lot better. Okay, untap. Right on time. Right on time. Alright, I'm gonna wait till combat to steal the Cauldron. If opponent equips Stoneforge, they'd be... Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But there's no world in which you would ever equip the tapped Stoneforge Mystic there. It just doesn't make sense. Like, even if you're playing around Binding, Binding still gets the Cauldron either way. This is awkward. So what do I steal here? Okay, let's lay out our options. I can steal the Germ pre-combat, dead to a hammer. I can just push the Ink Moth, fetch a tap land, take 6. Yeah, I guess I could just let them go to combat, right? Yeah, I can let them go to combat. If they don't do anything, just take it. Steal end step. Yeah. Just gonna take this. So I think I go counter this, and if they have a second hammer, I can push the... Well, I guess they just... Yeah. I have to counter this, though, I think. Well, what are they equipping? If I let this resolve, what are they... They're... Because if I think they're targeting the Nexus, the other line is, like, let this resolve, hope they target Cauldron, and then just steal the Cauldron, right? Well, they can go for the win either way. Like, it's either lethal here or lethal here, but I'm pretty sure they would just put it on the Germ, right? Because I can't push the Germ. You know what I mean? That's at least my thought process. But I think it might just be better to go counter, push, untap, steal. I think I'm just going to counter this. I don't know why I'm thinking. I think I should just counter this. But now I'm dead if they have a second hammer and they put it here, but I'm probably never beating double hammer anyways. Alright, maybe they'll target Nexus. Yeah, I mean, not much I can do about that. Not much I can do about that. Alright, sideboarding is going to be the same, I believe. So Dreadbore out. We cut 2 snaps, 3 charms, and the rights. Yeah, I think no matter what line I took, I was dead to double hammer. We cut a mending. No, I think you just have to keep as many ways to turbo Archon as possible. Like, I don't want to cut any of the fast enablers, any of the Persist, or any of the Archons. I think you just have to turbo Archon them. At least that's where I would want to be, you know. Is Verdict still good? It's good against everything but Kaldra. Like, it kills Memnite, Ornithopter, Sentinel, Stoneforge, Mystic, Pure Steel Paladin. I think it's still good. Like, it's bad against exactly Inkmoth and Kaldra, but it's good against everything else. I can't imagine not having it in my deck. Okay. Okay, I can work with this hand. I think I'm gonna get the Grixis Triome on turn 1. Yeah, I'm gonna get Grixis Triome on turn 1. This hand's good. It's got a lot of interaction and mending, and maybe we can find Archon off this. Yeah, our hand. We also mulled the 5, and we kept, you know, Archon, Archmage's Charm, 3 lands. Like, I do think this matchup is probably not that bad. Like, especially post where we have so much interaction. Planes go. Typically like to see those starts. Stifle. Alright, not bad. Now we can hold up. I think I probably lead Indulgence. Because then if I brick on Archon, I can discard Mending and not be down on cards. Print a white Stifle? I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. Imagine White Weenie having a Stifle. I could kill the Saga with the trigger on the stack, but I'd rather just, like, play the Alpine Moon. Alpine Moon also plays around Blacksmith Skill. They have Mana Tithe. Please, God, don't Mana Tithe me. I have seen some crazy Hammer Time players play Mana Tithe before, so it's not out of the question. Not exactly what I wanted to draw, but only because you're here, Destructotron. Only because you're here. I'll play the Delta. Destructotron, thank you so much for the 6 months. I appreciate you, buddy. Welcome back. I love Modern when people pay me to play it. Or, so those are the 2 situations where I'll ever play Modern. Is if somebody pays me to play it, or if Spike plays Asmo. Otherwise, you know, unclear. Instructions unclear. Am I even supposed to cast this Mending? I don't think I am. I think I'm just chilling. I want to get a white land here. If you play Modern for the next month, I'll pay you $3. An entire month? Jeez. An entire month, huh? That feels like a bad deal for me. Something tells me that's a bad deal for me. Up the ante. I feel like the people on the YouTube channel have like have grown into the Pioneer content. Because that, like, I posted the Modern video with Spike's food deck the other day, and somebody asked me, they said in the comments, where's the Pioneer content? People are literally begging for Pioneer content. Can I discard the second Wear Tear? Probably can, right? I should have fetched. That was dumb. Go. I mean, I'm just going to keep playing Drago. Yeah, I should have fetched first. I just forgot to fetch. One of the only people who make consistent Pioneer content. I mean, Canister has been playing a shit ton of Pioneer. That's their play? My brother in Christ, what hand did you keep? They kept 7. Their hand must have, like, at least 2 Urza Sagas, right? 30 subs? Jeez. Yeah, it's Tandy, too. Tandy makes a lot of Pioneer content. Oh, I see. That's honestly, like, not even that bad. It's bad because I didn't get the Ketria last turn, because now I can't Binding plus Prophecy, but thought they were trolling with that comment. Oh, on the YouTube? Yeah. You thought. Kill your homie. Think they have Apostle's Blessing? I hope not. Canister, you, Tandy, play Variety Pioneer, Ginger only plays Rakdos, Grounders, just feels like play mod exclusively. Yeah. Should I main phase the Shadow Prophecy in case I spike? I can still hold a push. Yeah, let's just main phase this Prophecy. Did not hit. You want to fetch first for Island? I can just fetch afterwards, right? Oh, you don't want to put the Island in the pile. Take what? Counterspell Indulgence? You may proceed. Yeah, I guess you wanted to fetch first in case the Island was in that pile. It also thins the deck a little bit. Sure. 90% of content anymore is Arena, which is mid. Well, I started playing Arena last week. Don't tell anybody, though. I guess I'll counter that. Yeah, I'll counter that. To get too far. It's only for limited. But then I also want enough from limited to build an Explorer deck. So now I have an Explorer deck. Please don't get mad at me, chat. Alright, I'll take one, Keck W. It's happening. I guess I could just push this. I'll just take one. Whatever. Where'd my tissues go? Oh, they're over here. Mod check tissues? Mod check? Mod check tissues. As long as I don't stream it. True. Very true. Oh, hey, that's good. Blue, black. I cast Tainted Indulgence. Oh, no! I forgot that I had 5 types in my graveyard. I mean, I don't really want to tap out, so I guess I'll just pass. I forgot that I forgot that this was... I forgot that was online. I mean, this probably doesn't matter, but... I have a great time playing Pioneer. I don't know why people hate it so much. I love Pioneer. I think it's dope. 3 mana. What the hell? I guess I snap counter that. If I knew how to tap my mana. Go Snap Prophecy Hardcast. Nah, I think I like putting it in the graveyard. Snap Counterspell. I'm just kind of clicking buttons at random at this point. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, chat. Not the Ginger Brute. Chat, how will I defeat the Ginger Brute? How will I defeat the Ginger Brute? White, blue, this. Cast Faithful Mending. Now I'll actually put my Archon of Cruelty into the graveyard, like I was supposed to do last turn. And now I will cast the Persist card. Yeah, luckily we have an 8-drop. Thankfully, our 8-drop can kill their 1-drop. Otherwise, we'd have no outs. They have conceded from the game. Alright, cool. Took a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but, you know, we got there in the end. You want to play an Iconoclast deck in Pioneer? You see the 8 PZ deck that Todd was playing? That deck looks sick. Like, really good. I wonder if there's something... So I think I saw people playing, like, Iconoclast with Jeskai Ascendancy. That actually looks kind of fun, too. I don't know how good that is, but... Because you can kind of go off with, like, Iconoclast plus 0-drop plus Retraction Helix, right? Like, even if you don't have Ascendancy, you can kind of just go infinite with that. Well, actually, no, you do need Ascendancy, but that makes infinite tokens. I guess maybe that's just win more. But, like, Iconoclast is just good in your draws that you don't have Jeskai Ascendancy, so... Alright, they mulled to 6. Our hand is Ending, Counterspell, Wear Tear. We can't mulligan this hand. Spike was playing that Iconoclast deck with 12 1-drop red creatures and Breach Bauble. Yeah, he was playing Prowess. He was playing Modern, but his deck looked sick. I think he 5-0'd. That Prowess deck looked insane. Breach with 8 Pyromancers and you just value Breach instead of Combo Breach. You could do that, yeah. Play Xander's Lounge, right? I could hold up Wear Tear for Saga on turn 2. Is that worth it? It's probably worth it, right? I think it is. I guess, like, what can they really play off of... Well, no, because I want to go end step... I want to go Tear, untap, hold up Counterspell. So if I play Lounge, I can't both kill the Saga and hold up Counterspell. So, would you say we are best friends in the whole world? We're not best friends in the whole world, if that answers your question. Okay, that's kind of rude. They have 3 cards. If they get Cauldron, I probably just... I guess I could just let them Cauldron me and then Prismatic Ending the Cauldron token. Just maybe fine. Wish I had Fatal Push. Yeah, I kind of want to hold up Counterspell. We could Pending the Mystic. I guess that strands the Cauldron in their hand. But I'm wondering if we, like, Pending the Mystic and they have... I guess I'm worried about Sanctifier? Right, because if I Pending the Stoneforge and they go White Source Sanctifier, I then don't have an answer to Sanctifier in my hand. But if I hold up Counterspell, they're just going to Stoneforge me, and I'm not going to get to use my mana, is the awkward part. So then I'm, like, taking 5, then I can go untap land, ending the token, hold up Counterspell. I feel like that's actually worse. The more I think about it, I think that's worse. I think I'm just going to kill this. I think that's worse. Because then it leaves them with a Stoneforge Mystic in play, which means that if they can, like, Stoneforge something else into play through my Counterspell. Oh, I meant to untap. Alright, whoops. That was really awkward. That was a misclick. Whoopsie. My mouse, like, just... I have jitters sometimes, and I, like, move my mouse on accident. I was, like, hovering over the yes, and then, like, I might just, like... I twitched or whatever. I don't know, it's weird. Hopefully they play Saga. Yeah, I know. So I can get not punished. God, that was really bad. I mean, if they don't have a land, it probably doesn't matter. Because honestly, this is likely the better play anyways. So, if they just do this and I take 5, then the same exact thing happens. And it's like kind of whatever. Because this might be the correct play anyways. It's kind of mid if they go, like, land, hold up Blacksmith skill. But I guess I can counter the Blacksmith skill. I don't want to do that, but... Okay, good. Not punished. Alright, kill your token. Pass. This works out. So this is honestly... This has worked out the exact same, right? This is probably what I should have done anyways. I don't know, it's kind of close as to, like, what the best play is. But ended up working out, so it's fine. Attack me for 1. -1, Keck W. I have Vents instead of Rug Triome? Sure. -1, Keck W. On someone who cares. I mean, I'm probably just going to get a white source here. I don't even want the Rug Triome yet. I can always get Rug Triome off this. And get Hallowed Fountain. Okay, need to find some spells at some point. I can cycle the Xander's Lounge this turn, so I'll probably do that. Kind of close to Hardcast Archon. True, yeah. They have at least 2 dub cards in their hand. Yeah, probably. That's probably what they're choked on, is white cards, or like hammers and stuff. Containment Priest. I mean, I don't want to counter that, but I feel like I probably should, because it is pressure. I'm going to counter that. I guess countering that does show weakness in my hand. So, not sure. If they go for hammer, do I kill the aid or the hammer? Kind of want to kill the aid. Oh, I don't have a second vents? I thought I had a second vents. No, I think you're right. I think I only have 1 vents. I want to kill the aid anyways, right? Pretty sure I want to kill the aid regardless. I think killing the aid's just better. New microphone? No, I've had this microphone. I just moved it. I just moved it in a different location. Never lose, you'll never win. Alright, let's draw a spell, please. It's a good spell to draw. That is, in fact, one of the spells of all time. So I can go Binding plus Cycle Triome. 1 Vents, 2 red Triomes. Okay. So it's what, like 2 Fountain, 2 Grave, 1 Vents, I think, is the Shocklands. And then 1 of each Triome. But yeah, this is the same microphone I've had. This is the Blue Yeti. It's a good microphone. I mean, I'm probably going to end up getting a better microphone at some point, because it's not like, it's not, super high-end quality, but I only paid $50 for this thing, and for $50 I feel like it's, pretty good. But I want to get, like, one of the real nice high-end ones. I guess I'll cycle in response, just in case I want to counter that. I would have cut 1 hull instead of the second snap. Do I want to counter that? I think I do. Just because it's more pressure. Are we just going to hardcast this Archon? I think we might. Okay, that's annoying. Very, very annoying. Love a snap or a wear tear. Remember that haul that you just said you would have cut for the Snapcaster Mage? That could have been a Snapcaster Mage. I like how right as you said you would have cut a haul for a Snapcaster Mage, and then I draw the haul that could have been the Snapcaster Mage, and I really wanted to have a Snapcaster Mage here because it would have been an utter blowout. Oh, that's hilarious. It's funny how Magic works sometimes. A box. In another year older. Yeah, that Saga's gonna be a problem. Saga is gonna be a problem. Song's a banger. When I found you. Wow, not activating Saga. Well, I would love to punish them with a Supreme Verdict. That'd be really sick. That'd be such a huge punish, too. Because they could have just made a Saga token. Okay. I'm not going to Binding that yet, because Binding's only 1 mana, and if I just draw a Verdict, they get blown out anyways. So, I'm just not going to kill the Priest. Give me a Verdict, please. Verdict to me. I guess, maybe casting Binding was good, because then I could have just fired up the Hall. I guess I could just leave Hall on defense. Yeah. This thing can't attack. Hardcasting Archon next turn? I mean, maybe. Is that good enough? It might be. Depends on what their follow-up is. I know we can hardcast Archon next turn, but I don't know if it's going to be good enough. Yeah, you just had the foresight that I was going to draw like 7 lands in a row. I drew a lot of lands this game. I found me. It's true, I did already. It was already 7/8 of the way there. Okay. How's my day been? It's been alright. Work was kind of shitty, but... Oh, I should fetch now in case they needle me, right? I found me. I guess they just needle the Hall, but... If they needle Hall, then I still have 8 mana to play the Archon, so... Yeah. Okay. They got Relic, which I don't care about, because I have this. I trade you, I got bit by a dog today. You got bit by a dog today. That's not good. Maybe they'll attack. When I found you... Chat, they forgore. And you wanted me to cut the Hall of Storm Giants? You wanted me to cut the Hall of Storm Giants, chat? What on earth? Can we get some easy claps in the chat? Easy clap? A little swollen, but not too bad. Yeah, that's scary, dude. Snap would have been better here. I mean, Snap maybe wouldn't... I couldn't Snap Wear Tier, kill the Specialist. Just saying. That can actually fetch a basic, too. So, let's do that. Alright, get a basic. Play an Archon. Show me what you got. Is this going to be good enough, chat? What do you think? Type a 1 in the chat if you think this is going to be good enough. I really don't think it is, but... Would have killed Saga, so they couldn't even cast it. That's true, yeah, I would have killed the Saga. I feel like this is not going to be good enough, but we'll see. Dude, I cannot wait to go see Counterparts this month. It's like one of the bands that I haven't seen yet, and I'm so fucking happy that they're coming to Boston. Ooh. Nice Sanctifier you got there, buddy. Yeah, I cannot wait for this Counterparts show. We have a 50 and an 80 on top of our regular 200 tomorrow night. Jeez. A 50 and an 80? My god. That's crazy. They go White Source into Paladin. I have to imagine they probably have a lot of Paladins in their hand. Like, they almost certainly have a lot of double white cards. They just never had a second White Source. I'm actually pretty surprised they didn't get the Springleaf Drum that turn. Right? Couldn't they have just gotten Springleaf Drum? What would 15,800 mean? Tops. So, like, 50 top. I assume it means 50 top, right? So, like, a 50-person party. I assume that's what Seth is referring to. We call them tops. 50 top, 80 top. Yeah, diners and a party. You have an 8-man kitchen. Jeez. At the last restaurant that I worked at, how many did we have? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we had a 7. No, we had 8 because we had somebody on pantry. Yeah, we had an 8-person kitchen too. I used to work as a chef. I worked as a chef for about 10 years before I stopped and then went to just do like random nonsense. My opponent has lost connection to the game. That's a good sign for us. But yeah, I used to work as a chef. It was a lot of fun. I had a ton of fun. I went to culinary school, was in the industry for about 10 years, and, you know, I enjoyed it, but it was very, very stressful. And I'm sure Seth can attest to this. The restaurant industry is incredibly stressful. It is absurd. But it's fun. You know, at the end of the day, you kind of live with the stress at some point. Normally I have 4 to 6. Wow, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, it's also really long days. Like, I worked like 11-hour days, always worked holidays, 65-hour weeks. It's painful. It is painful. It's my favorite food. Like my favorite dish. Well, that's a loaded question. My favorite food to eat or favorite food to cook, because those are two different things. Do the deck tech. Oh yeah, because my opponent disconnected. I forgot about the deck tech. Deck tech for total power, because I think our opponent has. All right, let's play first. We're 2-0. Let's keep it going. This hand looks incredible. I don't have white mana, but we'll find white mana. It's fine. Heartcast Archon was so insane that they just disconnected. Yeah, imagine if they, like, actually played on until I played the second Archon. And they would have been really tilted. I did Rosy Dog. I did. I did a kid coverage of the Modern, a little bit of coverage of Modern, a little bit of coverage of Pioneer. And I'll be doing coverage of the NRG Showdown next week. I'm going to go Watery Grave untapped, but not play the Fatal Push main phase. If they do nothing, I think I'm just going to push end step. Maybe I'll Indulgence. Hammer matchup is good with this version. I think the normal version struggles into Hammer. Yeah, I like that we have like more control elements, which means just more removal spells and 1-for-1s against Hammer. Because that's how you just beat them, is like overload them with a bunch of 1-for-1s. Just kill all their shit. I know it sounds kind of stupid, but I think if they do nothing, I kind of... this is tough. I'm going to counter this. Because then I can go... Oh, I guess I can't push plus Indulgence next turn. Maybe Indulgence is better, because then I can push plus Counterspell next turn. Yeah. Awkward not having a second black. And for that reason, I think I actually have to main phase this Indulgence. Because I want to find a black source. They're going to pierce this. They didn't pierce the Counterspell. Interesting. I counter any spell that an opponent puts on the stack. Literally any of them. What if it's a Memnite? You ever countered a Memnite in your days? Alright, well, don't Blood Moon me, I guess. Can't beat it. I counter. You have a spell, I counter. Also, you didn't watch my fucking Modern stream. I only played that deck because it's all your fault, and you were not in chat the entire time. I played the Gruul deck for 5 hours, and you just didn't even show up. I'm so sad. Alright, didn't get Blood Mooned. It's good. Drew white mana, also good. Alright, Delta go. I was too thrilled to speak. I counter. You have 4 cards. I popped into your stream at one point while I was working, and you had 7 Baubles triggers on the stack, and then I was like, I didn't know. I didn't know what to do with myself. Yeah, Chevelle just hits different. There's not really many bad Chevelle songs. I will say that red-green food deck is so much fun. I really wish I hadn't sold my finales in Atlanta. Although I still would have had to buy Urza Sagas, and I don't really want to do that, so... Never would I... Am I casting Mending here? At 13... I don't know if I want a Mending. I guess I do. Not sure if this is right, but... Because I only have 1 white source. And I want to be able to Binding the Ragavan next turn, but I don't want to just run the Binding into Counterspell. This mana base is a little awkward. Okay, that's fine. We're chilling. You got the Saga hookup if you want. I had Sagas before. I bought them a while ago, but I sold them when I, like, stopped playing the Asmodic and Paper. But I did have them for a while. I no longer own them. To Counterspike, just say is go to combat and have him say okay, a response. See, the thing is, Spike, you can't counter if there's no spells on the stack. Did you ever think about that? What if the stack is empty? If the stack is empty, you can't counter. You ever think of that? Why doesn't Abrupt Decay seem we're playing Modern right now? Because of this fucking card that's on the stack. Abrupt Decay is so bad when people play this card. This is like the entire reason that Abrupt Decay is bad. I mean, maybe it's deeper than that, but this is probably one of the main reasons. Do I Mending main phase and just try to high roll? Let's chill. What's the deal with that? I didn't get the whole stack thing. It was a Twitter discourse. I think they have Pierce. They might have Pierce. Yeah. I want to counter Murktide or EI. If they play EI, I'm going to counter it. Ready for some Christmas music requests? Do I counter this? I counter this and they play Murktide. It's pretty bad for me. I'm going to counter it, though. I really don't want it to resolve. At least if they tap out for Murktide, I can, like, maybe high roll an Archon. Alright. Do we jam? Alright. Chat, hold. Chat, I need you to hold. I shouldn't tap both my white mana. Alright. Draw Archon, Persist. Are you ready? Draw Archon, Persist. I'm ready. Not even close. I also didn't hold up red mana for the one fucking Dreadbore. I have one Dreadbore in my deck, and I didn't hold up red mana. Oh my god. There's one Dreadbore in my deck. There's one Dreadbore, 4 binding, 4 push, and I draw the one Dreadbore. I literally can't. I literally cannot. Alright, it's in the queue, Ashiok. I literally cannot. Yeah, good deck building. Thanks, Cathal. I guess I could have left up, like, Ketria... I could have left up Ketria Watery Grave and not left up Binding. It's the only way I could do that. Which maybe is fine, because I've gone through 2 bindings anyways, but... Yeah. Oh, they hit my Persist. They can Persist the Channeler if they want. Just, like, honestly not that bad. F. Well, now we're dead. I feel like we had a chance to win this game, but... Yeah, Shadow Prophecy would be a good one. I feel like they have a third counterspell, though. Keep running the numbers, and the Dreadbore shouldn't just be in the deck. I mean, yeah, maybe it should just be, like, I don't know, a different removal spell. This card's not that good. Gotta watch that video during sideboarding. Which one? What video are you talking about? You've been cutting in Pioneer. MTG Secret Lair. Alright, we'll watch this during sideboarding. They did Persist the Channeler, GigaChad. GigaChad's in the chat now. Good draw step. Be better if I had more than 1 fucking black mana. 4 cards in hand. I think I want to snap push. But I'll do it in combat. I want to snap push this in combat. Yeah, I'm just going to pass. I'm not going to do it now. I know that's bad if they have Counterspell, but... Could Mending EOT? No, I'm going to snap push. I'm going to snap push. Yeah, snap binding. Snapcaster Mage. Sounds kind of a jammer. Imagine not casting the Snapcaster main phase, Doomwake. Oh, I should have left up white for Mending. Oops. I should have left up white for Mending. Wouldn't asking your opponent if the stack is empty when you know the stack isn't empty be cheating. But what if the stack isn't empty? Did you ever think of that? Did you ever think if the stack wasn't empty? I mean, if you gave me a mana base that wasn't horrendous, then maybe I could tap my mana better. This is your fault. You gave me an unplayable mana base. I blame you, Cathal. Right, so I drew all of these horrific lands. That's the whole point. Cat Jam works, but it's cat. It's the only capital is J. Because I changed it to I changed the emote. Steam Vents would be great if we drew Faithless Looting. Yeah, true. They hit us. Jesus Christ! They hit a Snapcaster Mage. My brother in Christ. They only have 1 counterspell left. Yeah, they only have 1 counterspell left. They've only gone through 1 pierce, though, so they might just pierce... They're probably just going to pierce the Mending. TBH. How different is this game if I main phase the Snapcaster Mage? Probably a little bit different, but... Oh, they just have Snap Bolt. Am I going to give it to someone special this year? Alright, they're going for it. I'm dead. I have been defeated. Alright, how do you sideboard against Murktide Cathal? Yeah, dying, death by Snapcaster. I'm going to assume Mystical Dispute, Supreme Verdict, video. After I sideboard, let me sideboard! Jesus Christ. What do we cut against them? 1 Archon, 1 Persist, 1 Mending, 3 Charms. Archon, Persist, Mending, 3 Charms. So you want Dispute, Verdict, and Spellbomb? You want Wear Tear? Oh, for Blood Moon? Sure. Okay, yeah, I'm with you. Alright, video for chat. Video for chat. Can you see this in the bottom? It says, you can't see this, but it says right here in the very bottom, it says cereal is not real. At the bottom, the fine print says cereal is not real. Oh, man. When the cereal is not real. Yeah, the cereal is on the empty stack. Man, if I could just have my ads play that play that ad every hour, that'd be great. First ever reprint of Ulamog. True, that's a good point. Isn't that card like $70? It's probably still going to be really expensive, but... Alright, play first. Down a game against Merc. Ooh, basic planes, Counterspell, and Tainted Indulgence. Everybody stare. Planes for Leyline Binding? I mean, I guess I'm keeping. I don't know, man. You want me to keep this hand? Sure, I guess. Stare isn't enabled, though? Yeah, it is. Stare is literally enabled. It's right there in chat. You can see it. You guys said stare is not enabled? Then, what's this? What's that, huh? What's that? What's that? I made it a 7TV emote, so... I probably actually don't want to fetch here, because I really just want to draw a land. Nope. It is not a land. Time to draw Waste. The mana base is so bad, I wouldn't be surprised if we had a Waste in our deck. I guess I want to fetch a Triome, because if I draw an untapped land, I want to be able to Prophecy. So sure, I'll get Grixis Triome. Secret Lair is Ulamog and Chaff. Yeah, what is it like? Ulamog, Itali, Galta? It's dog shit, right? Untap land. Untap land. About a 5-drop. Oh, no. You can play Waste to lower your Leyline Binding's cost. I don't think that's how that works. I don't think Waste actually counts towards Domain. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Yeah, I don't think it's a basic land type for Domain. Which idiot said to keep this hand? Me. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, this probably was a mulligan. Sam, this might have been a little loose. I'm the idiot who said to keep this hand. I thought it was fine. I was with Cathal. I mean, any land this hand's good. Like, literally every land in our deck casts all of these cards. Like, even Basic Swamp would have cast both of these. I know it doesn't cast Counterspell, but Basic Swamp would have turned on almost everything in our hand, so... I think the hand was fine. And I think we're still at this game if we draw land. Especially if they're missing. Their deck is pretty low on lands, so... Alright, easy discard, I guess. I guess we can also hope that they just, like, kept a hand on the strength of Blood Moon, and we have the answer for it. Did we show them any... I guess we showed them Indulgence and Mending, so they probably... I assume that we're on Reanimator. We can persist our Unburial Rites. Can I persist their Ragavan? There's actually a multitude of reasons why that doesn't work. Okay. Not dashing. So they have Pierce. I need to use my mana. I can't, you know. Yeah, Pierce, whatever, I don't care. I'm sure they have it, but I just have to use my mana. They don't have it, that's good. Land! Land. Thank you. You're good. Your turn. You can maybe start firing off these indulgences. The non-legendary cancels out your graveyard, but it does the -1/-1 counter. Yeah, I know. That's why I was saying there's like a multitude of reasons that doesn't work. Probably should just counter this. Let's get Watery Grave. I think countering that's good. Ooh, now we're cooking with gas. Now we are cooking with gas. Now we're hitting all the land drops. But you won't find... Unlicensed Hearse? Okay. I'll just kill that end of turn. Which genius said to keep this hand? Yeah. What if I told you that they were just gonna get mana screwed the entire game? Then would you have told me to keep this hand? Do you want Remand over Counterspell, or do you just want a better mana base? Okay, do we Prophecy main phase and just YOLO? Because if I hit Archon land, then I can Archon them. I'm just gonna YOLO. Okay, I guess. I mean, I guess that's not horrible. Like, go. Oh, man. That wasn't that bad, right? Oh, I didn't screenshot it. If you wanna go back to the clip, you can probably screenshot it for me. But I didn't screenshot it in time. Yeah, that is true. Remand is very good when you have like something that goes over the top like Archon. So I agree. You sent me a hot DM on Discord. Was it MulkaTOS? Oh, that is a hot DM. Word. All right. Okay, so they have Spell Pierce. Whatever. Better have them pierce this than Prophecy. Remain as Hot Garbor versus Solitudes and Friends. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm just gonna Heartcast Archon at this point. Or just, like, haul the shit out of them. I'm gonna cast Prophecy, I think? I don't know, this is tough. They have 5 cards in hand? This is weird. Because if I like Prophecy into an Archon, it's kind of bad. I think it's fine, though. Let's see what waiting gets you. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could just, like, hit my land drops. I mean, Snapcaster's not very good against this. Would have been good if I had an extra land, because I could snap Tear or snap Wear in response to the activation. I think I'm going to take Dreadbore land. And then play this and just pass. Do they know about Snap? They know I have Snap in my deck, but you wanted to keep the Snap instead of the Dreadbore and just like hope they don't exile the Tear. I mean, if I keep the Snap and they exile Tear, it's so bad for me, right? What else are they hitting though? There's like nothing else to hit. Like I have 3 counterspells. Why would they hit a counterspell? You know, there's no point in hitting land. It's the only unique card in my graveyard. They're obviously going to hit it. You know, like there's no reason for them not to. My graveyard was 3 counterspells, 3 lands, and a Shadow Prophecy. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. I only have 1 Wear Tear left in my deck. I could also Binding it. They're gonna pierce this? Sure. Whatever, man. You got it. You got it, bro, Chacho. So we have, what, 4 outs to the Blood Moon now? Well, now we're gonna die. Unfortunate. Man, I feel like this game was so weird. Like, they just literally did nothing, and I don't know what happened this game. I really don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened. Snap would have been a clock. Yeah. This game is so weird. Yeah, I guess we also did nothing. I think you punted the game with the second main phase Prophecy. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to hold up my mana that turn. I could see that. Hurts more is I would still die for you. What's up, Frexy? How you doing, buddy? Ready for some F&M tomorrow? I am. Not grabbing the swamp with the polluted was kind of sus. Yeah, I kind of forgot about Blood Moon. Yeah, I probably should have grabbed the basic swamp. Alright, I'm not going to cast it yet. I don't have to. But I kind of hope that they just, like, play a spell. I said F&M. They're not playing a spell, huh? How many counterspells have they gone through? They've gone through no counterspells. I mean, the thing is, it's not going to resolve. Like, but I might as well cast it. Right, might as well cast it. I know for a fact it's not going to resolve. Lost a spirit with burn for top 8 for the drop. Jeez, yeah, I didn't go last week because I was so sick. I wanted to. I got the modern deck together and got it ready for last week, but I just didn't go because I was too sick. Tank counterspell. Love to see it. The classic tank counterspell. Come on, opponent. Come on. Come on. I can't with the tank counterspell. What are we doing? Yeah, burn is good versus 4-color. That is true. 3 outs? Yeah, we get 3 outs left. Draw 2, huh? Yeah, we only have 1 basic. I think I punted this game, but I fetched a Delta, and I could have got a basic swamp, and I probably would have easily won this game if I just got the basic swamp, but I just forgot about Blood Moon. Yeah, and I had the opportunity to fetch it, too. I just didn't, because I'm an idiot. I can't... 1, 2, 3, 4... 3, 4, 5, 6... Stop! I can't count how many fucking cards are into this. 1, 2, 3... Dude, stop! 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... It is lethal, okay. Jesus. There's, like, too many things moving around every time my opponent, like, does something. Alright, now we get a tank, then play a creature, then crew. No? Alright. Alright. I mean, they know about it. I think I'm gonna upkeep it. I guess I'll discard Shadow Prophecy. Don't play it. I have to. Only play it if I'm forced to do it. I am forced to do it. I don't know what like I am forced to do it. We had to tank on the counterspell though. Wanted to make sure, think about that before we wanted to decide if we wanted to counter that. I know it's difficult. But... okay. I see. Make sure to skip that when we get to it, and then... Sneep. Round 4. Shadow Prophecy, 6 lands. Nice deck. Mana Symbol, thank you for the raid, buddy. Appreciate you. Welcome everybody from Mana Symbol stream. Okay, this hand's better. I think I put back the Shadow Prophecy. Not playing Jund Vehicles with Mishra? Yeah, because Mishra's like $40. I'm not buying Mishra's. It's so expensive. I have every other card for the Jund Vehicles deck. I just don't have Mishra's. They're so expensive. Work tight again. I thought they were 40 last night when I looked. Want to put back the second pusher Indulgence? Okay, creativity. Mishra will be 100 in a couple weeks easy. I don't know about all that. Is Jund Vehicles better than Gruul? I think it is, yeah. Alright, so we have to skip this song. And then pause this and go to YouTube. Because the song is not available on Spotify. Starting off okay. I'm going to play Strand in case I want to play Binding. 40 for a Mishra doesn't seem bad. What? You guys are crazy. No, but we played the Jund Mishra Vehicles deck last night, and I think it's like a significant upgrade to the Red-Green Vehicles deck. I think it's just, I don't like to use the term strictly better, but it feels like a much better version of the Gruul Vehicles deck. It's quiet? Turn your volume up, man. Now it's too loud. That's good. Dip to 30. Love to see it. It's quiet compared to my voice. But now it's too loud, right? Way too dank? Way too dank. Nice basic planes. Discard push. Make it stop. This was a song request, so I can't make it stop. Unfortunately, you're just gonna have to sit through it. It's not that bad. Come on, Flex. It's not that bad. It's not my style, but it's not that bad. It's not my jam, you know? I'll pay you triple to make it stop. Well, they did it with channel points, so... Oh. Well, if I counter this, they Archon me. Jesus. I don't want this to resolve. I mean, if they Archon me, it's not that bad. I could just Binding it. I'm going to counter this. Got 20 seconds left of the song, chat. 20 seconds. Yeah. Whatever. Just pray that you don't get into a Binding war. Yeah, that's true. They also could have Binding. That is a good point. Alright, it's over, chat. Are you happy? Is chat happy that the song's over now? Well, I guess I'll main phase this. Go. I should have fetched the Ketria that turn. Should have fetched Ketria. Still angry it ever happened. They made an E-Tron secret layer and left out the best one. What's that? No, this is... Unfortunately, this is not a canister stream. Lovely. This will make it better. Demolisher? Did you have a reason why? Alright, in the queue. You win. Start over. Alright, what do we want against creativity? I guess we want Moonlight. Probably want these counter spells. Probably Alpine Moon for Dorman Mine, perhaps. Hotashi, thank you for the 12. The 1 year badge. Thank you for the 12 months, Hotashi. Much love. My stack is unfortunately empty. Yeah, push is bad. I'm down to cut the Dreadbore. I want to bring in the Moon, I think. Maybe the Moon's too cute. I kind of like it, though. I gotta cut 2 cards. I cut Snapcaster Mage. I guess Snapcaster gets better in the post-board games with the counter spells. What the hell else do you cut? Mending? Cutting Mending is probably fine. Are you in for cutting Mending? Could go like -1 charm for 1 Mending, maybe? Because we are bringing a lot of counter spells. Alright, let's try that. T. Cymek, thank you for the 6 months. Yeah, unfortunately the stack is empty. You know, if you guys prime sub, that actually fills up the stack, so I don't know if you knew that. They actually did this on purpose. They see, like, they're aware of the joke. It's all part of the bit, Kaya, because they know that Matter Reshaper is unplayable, you know? It's all part of the bit. They're in on the joke. Okay, this hand's a little bit better. What if I just put back Persist? Is that weird, champ? I don't think it's that weird, champ. Nodder's in the chat right now. We got some clouds. I'll give us some clouds. Drew the Persist anyways, he says. Am I going? Going... What do you mean? You said you going. I don't know what you mean. I want to just draw 2. Yeah, I'm going to draw 2. This song slaps, dude. It's so good. I had to stop the message for the pyramid. Oh, okay. I gotcha. You gonna play Eternal Weekend? No, because it's next weekend, and I'm doing coverage for Energy. I guess I got double Q. Shh! Don't tell Norm. Don't tell Norm, chat. Did I counter that? Countering. So here's the thing: if I let that resolve and they discard Archon and have Persist, I'm kind of fucked. That's the problem. Like, they showed me Shadow Prophecy game 1, which means they almost certainly have Persist in their deck. And if they discard Archon and have Persist, I'm kind of fucked, because I can't Flusterstorm their Persist. Yeah, but then I have to get Archoned. Whereas if I just counter this and they go Dwarven Mind thing, I could just Binding the Dwarven Mind and not get Archoned, right? I'm going to counter this. This song is nuts. I fetched for Vents because I wanted to make this cost less. I literally had a Binding in my hand. Why would I not want to fetch Vents? Ah, damn, that song is crazy. That song was sick. Icing my Ketria. Sure. Why is there events? There's Leyline Binding in my deck. There's a Leyline Binding in my hand. There's literally a Binding in my hand. You guys are asking me why I have Steam Vents in my deck. I think it's pretty obvious. I feel like it's pretty obvious. That's a really good draw. I'm going to play an untapped land so I can Prophecy into Archmage's Charm. It's probably the best draw in my deck. Ren and Ticks, huh? I'm probably going to Prophecy in response, but I'll add this song to the queue. More Slaughter to Prevail. I'm in. We're all so guilty of wanting what we could avail. Oh boy, that was that's quite the hit. That is quite the hit. So I take Counterspell Dispute, right? Actually, wait, what if I just take Counterspell Persist? Because if I Counterspell their Ren and they Veil, I don't care, because then I could just go Persist Archon, kill the Ren, and then have the second Persist if they Archon me, right? I think that's better. Yeah. You want to let Ren resolve? That's also a good point. Yeah, I just don't care about the Ren, right? Because I have the Persist. Yeah, I just don't even care. I'm not even going to Binding it. We don't have an Archon? We have an Archon off the Shadow Prophecy. What are you talking about? I'm at 13. I think I'm going to shock. Alright, see if this resolves. Let's see if this resolves. It did resolve. Do I Persist again? Oh, they can get a Dwarven Mine. I see. Okay, then I guess I'll just Persist again then. Yeah, I'll just Persist again. You can trace the lines to connect the dots. Yeah, I still have Counterspell Binding up. Stay the fuck away from me. Whoop. Ooh, and a whoop. And a whoop. The hell is this? What are you casting? Veil of Summer. I'll just counter that. What are they doing? Not a full stack. Not a full stack. Storm count 4. I didn't leave up the red. I mean, it's fine. Leyline Binding. Do I want a Binding now? No, I'll wait. I'll wait. Dude, these mirrors get so weird when you, like... You never, ever want to have an Archon under a Binding, you know? Like, if they cast Creativity, I can just respond in Binding their Binding. Alright. Okay, well, I'll just play around Spell Pierce then, if that's their last card. I'm just gonna play around Pierce. Like, I just don't want to get Spell Pierced. I know I don't kill them this turn, but, like, rather just not get Spell Pierced. Got another song request from Telmo. Alright, kill this. Oh, I guess they could have another Binding. No, they don't have white mana. Yeah, they don't have white mana. Attila Pizza? Attila did a song called Pizza. I'm gonna main phase this to see if I spike another Binding for lethal. Did not. I guess I'll Moon. So they don't really have any outs, right? They could have Beseiju. They could, yeah, they could have Beseiju. And I guess I'll play the steps. You may proceed. Your turn. Another Binding? Sure, yeah, they could draw Binding. Or Beseiju, but... Should I bring a stack token to my Raffine tomorrow just to be sure it's clear? You gotta bring the stack token. Alright, Attila Pizza. I mean, I know who Attila is, I didn't know they had a song called fucking Pizza. Alright, game 3. Nodders. Nodders, chat. I take it Brad doesn't like this band. Something tells me that Brad does not like this band. I can't tell. I can never tell if he's trolling. Charm good to steal the dwarf opponent's targets? You have enough ways to, like, break that up. I mean, the charm could be good just as, like, a draw 2, but... I want to get... Esper, right? Yeah, I want to get Esper. I knew I was going to figure it out at some point. The good thing about this matchup is we know they don't have Blood Moon in their deck, so... Play around that shit. Ooh, good draw. Alright, this is the song called Pizza. I never heard of the song before, but... Kind of a banger. Ooh! Chat, was that good? Somebody tell me if that's good. Actually, it might not be, because they might have Binding, but... Should I wait a turn? I don't want to wait a turn. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a turn. I'm gonna hold up the Mending. They have Binding, get a 3-for-1. Yeah, but, like, they didn't play a land. I could just hold up Counterspell, right? Like, what's the worst that could happen? If they play a spell, I just counter it, and then I just untap and I hold up, you know, thing plus Counterspell. I think this is fine. The lyrics in this song are so wild. Like, actually insane. It's kind of crazy. They're gonna Veil? They Veil, I think I let that resolve. I think Veil is okay. Wouldn't counterspell Binding. Turn the Earth. Oh. Fuck. I forgot that was a card. Yeah, that's bad. I could have kept an Archon in my hand to play around that, but I just forgot that was a card. I mean, I guess that resolves, so, sure. Just, like, didn't even know that was a card. Jesus Christ. I just didn't even know that card existed. This is what I get for not playing Modern for 2 months. Alright, I cast Indulgence. This shuffles it, right? Now puts it on the bottom. Yeah. Kind of off this Alpine Moon, I think. Think maybe it's because of Breach. Maybe, Alright, that song was a banger. I need more pizza in my life. What is this? No. I'm good. I'm all set with that. Yeah, Shadow Prophecy would be nice. We're still slightly ahead on mana, so it's not too bad. Getting a little punished for fetching the swamp. If they have Veil here. Yeah, a little punished for fetching the swamp. Fuck you, and you, and you. They have Dispute. Okay. I don't want to Binding this. I think I want to Binding this on upkeep, though. Because that turns on Flusterstorm for an extra storm trigger. So I'm gonna Binding this on upkeep. So I just want the storm count. Sucks if they have another Binding. Or if they have a Binding. Dude, I just got fucking shit on by Turn the Earth. I don't know how I'm supposed to play around that. I mean, I could have kept the other Archon in hand, I guess. That's like the one way to play around it, but kind of tough. Pineapple does not belong on pizza and I'll die on the sale. I agree with you, Abe shit. I'm with you on pineapple. Pineapple on pizza is kind of awful. Pineapple is so bad. E colon. Indomitable creativity. No, I'm good. I'm all set with that. I'm all set with that, buddy. Caps lock. 2 cards in hand. Please let me draw a Shadow Prophecy. Did I mill the Ketria? Oh, shit. Shadow Prophecy, please. How about a Mystical Dispute when my opponent has 1,000,000 mana? Oh, whoops. Guess I shouldn't have F6'd, huh? Guess I shouldn't have F6'd. I'm all for playing fast, man. Surely I won't be able to dispute anything on this, right? I guess maybe I could still dispute a creativity, but it's all about the F6 value, you know? It's all about the F6 value. Storm Rider coming in with that Twitch Prime. Thank you very, very much. Much appreciated. See, I just debated them. It's fine. I debated them into thinking that I didn't have the dispute, and they just played right into it, so it was all a debate. I don't know why I'm killing the Fable now. This was dumb. This has already hit Chapter 2. I wanted to get around Chapter 2, but yeah, I shouldn't have done this. For some reason, I thought this was only on Chapter 1. This was a bad play, for sure. I'm just clicking buttons at random now. Kind of checked out of this game. I just got too tilted by that Turn the Earth. I cannot financially recover from the Turn the Earth. That tilted the shit out of me. Fucking Turn the Earth, my guy. Turn the Earth! That's the card that I lost to, chat, believe it or not. I lost to Turn the Earth. Alright, you win. Turn the fucking Earth, man. That is not a card. Losing to Turn the Earth was not. Kahira the Orphan Guard. Oh, I heckin' love Kahira. Oh boy, I heckin' love Kahira. This hand sucks. Okay, this hand's better. Put back the Snapcaster Mage. Let's put back the Persist. We'll draw lands. So this wants to get Grixis? Grixis, right? Yeah, Grixis. Something can cast a 2-mana Binding. Should bet all my points and hope to hit so I can get to 400k points faster. I'd recommend betting no. Oh, they're playing like, isn't this like the taking turns person who just like is in love with taking turns for some reason? And it's gonna be a slog. I'm probably supposed to fire off the binding there. I wanted to hold up Counterspell, but they're just not gonna do anything. Yeah, I should just play binding. Yeah, they're just never gonna cast a spell. Alright, I guess I can cast Prophecy. Gotta hit Herondon, who can't hit back without wasting their points for admin. Alright, mods. Herondon, 5 minutes, get him. You know the rules, Heron. It's nothing personal. Yeah, 07's in chat for Herondon. Alright, I will cast my Shadow Prophecy card. Let it resolve. Didn't expect that. Especially with 8 cards in hand. I guess I'll take Binding Prophecy. Been an Archon too, which is not too bad. I mean, I don't have a Persist, but... so now we get to go main phase Binding, counter their Counterspell. This makes it look like I just found the Binding off the Prophecy. Just not even countering it. What's this? They have their own Binding. Alright, well, no. Why not upkeep? Because then they have more mana available. I don't know what's in their deck, so... GI Starburst, thank you for the 17 months. Much appreciated. They have Omnath. Okay, I guess this just looks like a normal 4-color deck, right? Omnath is kind of bad for me. I realize you have a 24-hour stream goal, you mad lad. If we get there, we get there, you know. 24-hour stream sounds pog. Hase. Alright, give me a Persist, please. I am willing to buy a Persist. I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it this Friday. I'm gonna do a 12-hour stream this Friday. Or Saturday, excuse me, Saturday. Not Friday. You know what's really awkward? Marsh Flats can't get Ketria Triome, so I can't, like, 1-mana Binding plus Prophecy. This is bad. This is all bad, chat. They have 6 cards. I think I should probably kill Jace. Kill Jace, hold up Prophecy. I think I have to kill Jace. Your turn. 24-hour stream. Yeah, if we hit the sub goal. There's not really a time frame on the sub goal either. It's just if we get to 600 subs, then I'll do a 24-hour stream. It's kind of weird how base Teamer Omnath is and how unbased 4-color Omnath is. I know, right? Play set for Saturday? No, 12-hour stream for Saturday. 12-hour stream this Saturday. That was from the last sub goal we hit. How close are we? I mean, there's a goal right here. That's what this little purple bar is. I think the last time I checked, we're at like 350-ish. So we're a ways away, but again, it's not like a time on the goal. It's, you know, it's just if we get there, we get there. I think I have to counter this. They have their own counterspell. Lovely. Okay. I really don't, like, I would have conceded the match by now if I wasn't streaming playing a Dono deck, but this is misery. You know what? I personally feel bad that you, as viewers, that you have to, you know, endure this. Because this is horrible. And I feel bad. You know, I really do feel bad for chat. I'm sorry. I apologize. Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I don't even know. I'm just gonna start clicking buttons because I don't give a shit. Can I Snapcaster Mage the Archon? No, can't. This is like the most miserable experience of all time. Oh look, 2 more Archons. Sick. I don't know, I guess I'll cast a Leyline Binding. Because I'm fucking dead to this Omnath if I don't. Or click concede. Surely if I can kill this Omnath, then I'll be able to survive. I'm at 8. I would love to kill their Planeswalkers, but I'm at fucking 8. I can't let them have the Omnath. This deck is so toxic. Like, so unbelievably toxic. It's like I play against decks like this, and I realize why I stopped playing Modern, you know? 12-1 versus Omnath so far? I don't know. Reanimator seems fragile right now. Started off 2-0. We beat Hammer twice, which does seem like probably our best matchup, but... yeah, it's been kind of a tough slog. Versus, like, you know, more interactive decks. Must get my revenge for muting me. Are we gonna get moored for 5 minutes? Oh, there we go. Look at that. I got 5 on it. Haran! Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Much appreciated. If you got gifted a sub from Haran, then be sure to thank them in chat. And if you didn't, type Joel. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, I just don't have it in me to play the rest of that game out. That was just like, that was painful. Literally painful. Oh, Wear Tear for binding. This looks fine. Sub counter didn't update. Sometimes it's a little behind. It should, though. Sometimes it lags behind a little bit. 341. Oh no, it did update. You know why? Okay, so the sub goal. Here's the thing about the sub goal. It fluctuates as the number of, like, it's so that the sub goal is total number of subs. So the sub goal has like takes like sub drop off into account. So that's why it's like a little bit more difficult to get to the sub goal. But yeah, that's why it's like it's gonna fluctuate. Counterspell, Snapcaster, Archon, lands. I don't know. I guess I'll keep. Bet you won't mute me again when I'm clapping back like that. Can I redeem? Can I time you out for like an hour then, if that's the case? Abaddon, thank you so much for the 4 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Welcome back, welcome back. Please tell me I am not undone. Can the broadcaster time people out for hours? Herodon's got to be channel point rich. Like, literally channel point rich at this point. I don't really want to charm, just to draw cards anyways, so... If he gets 5 every time he's sent to Brazil, maybe he should get some freaking flyer miles under his belt. Come to Brazil! It's true, I am the streamer. I do whatever I want. I do what I want. Okay, not bad. Maybe I should have shocked there. So I can go Mending, hold up Counterspell. If they do nothing, I'm just going to Divination, I think. You want to play Drago with me, buddy? You want to play Drago with me? I invented Drago, my guy. No, I didn't really invent it, but, you know. I could say I did. No, forbid, capsize, all that nonsense. Get it out of here. I hate that shit. Yeah. This is like the last thing that I want to be doing when playing Magic. This is the most boring shit ever. And I find it so uninteresting, but, you know. I guess you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Oh, I can discard 2 cards. I'll discard that one. I'll just keep shocking. You can go. I'll figure it out eventually. Who's gonna miss the first land drop? I'm good with that. How much for a penny dreadful stream? More than you're willing to pay. Alright, we're chilling. I'm not gonna cast anything. Go. Get Snap Div. Well, I wanted to counter that, but yeah, I will probably this turn. No. No. Stop. Stop. Snapcaster Mage. They don't have Veil, so... Target Archmage's Charm. I guess they could have Endurance. They don't have Endurance. Want to go to Magic 30 with me in Philly? I don't want to go alone. I might go to Philly. I haven't decided yet. Alright, beatdowns. We have a clock. Now we don't have to do anything. I mean, I'm just going to draw more cards, but... Does that format use the stack? Instructions unclear. Instructions unclear. Ooh, hardcast? Little hardcast action, chat? I kind of want to loot away these lands. I got enough lands. Ooh, we're fetching. Did I do something bad? What could they possibly be casting here? No, they're just fetching in response. Blue... What in the Sam hell is this? Oh, yeah, I don't care. Who cares? You got it, man. Snapcaster down. Is it hardcast Archon time? It's a little loose, right? Like, what's the worst that could happen if I hardcast Archon? If they binding, I have binding back. I'm just gonna cast the Archon. Honestly, I think it's fine. There's not really a lot, like, bad stuff that can happen to us. Or, you know, they can also just scoop. Alright, let's do that again. Let's just, like... let's just, you know... Let's just draw a bunch of lands. Yeah, sure, the sand's great. The sand has lands, and things that find lands. Oh, did I even have a fetchable left? I may not have had a fetchable left. I guess Orvar is probably the worst case scenario, yeah. They don't have Orvar, because they wouldn't have scooped, but... Yeah, Orvar would have been bad. So it seems like if we just play Drago, we win. So let's just keep playing Drago, I guess. Change a fucking thing. No, I'm good. I'm good. Maybe that's a bad counterspell. I'm gonna maybe not Spell Pierce that. I'm gonna go Hallowed Fountain, untapped, pass. Hold up Shadow Prophecy. I'm not gonna main phase it because I want to represent counterspell, so. But I will cast the Prophecy. I think casting it's fine. I guess it kind of sucks if they counter it, but... Take Charm plus... I mean, I guess we just take another Binding. I think it's better than Dreadbore. Go Xander's Lounge, pass, I think. You want to take a land there? Maybe. Yeah, I guess we don't have a ton of lands left over, so maybe taking a land is fine. I could see that. Got a Divination, though. How do they beat a Divination? Nine cards in hand. I guess we have to discard now. It's kind of awkward. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need the second Persist. Not really trying to persist anyways, right? I mean, it's fine. Like, the second Persist is kind of whatever. The sickest poker hand. Do I want to Snap Charm? I do have to discard if I Snap Charm. It's kind of awkward. If I Snap Charm, I go up to 9. Snap Prophecy. Yeah, I guess that's also fine. Target Prophecy. Persist Snapcaster. You'll love to see it. Alright, I will cast Shadow Prophecy. Maybe they're going to Solitude me again. Alright, let's take Prophecy plus land. We can go Flooded Strand. I guess I'll attack first. Yeah, I think attack first is fine. They have 5 cards. Alright, let's crack this for a basic island. Let's go black. No. Black, blue, cast, persist. Who's going to MagicCon Philly? I kind of want to go to Philly. Just letting it resolve. I'm a fan of the MTGO Vintage Cube. I love the Vintage Cube. I think it's great. They discarded Time Warp, chat. They discarded Time Warp. Time Warp has entered the discard zone. I'm all set with that. We all got issues, but we cut from the same cloth. I'm just gonna do this now. Breaking all the sounds with sound. All right. I now see why you said the Omnath matchup is good, Cathal. Because the thing about that matchup, that I guess I learned that in the post-board games, is you just don't have to do anything. Like, you literally just sit there and do nothing, and they can't possibly win. So, yeah, you know. You get to the post-board games where you don't have pushes, and there you go. So 3 and 2. I'm trying to pull up the deck for the YouTube outro, but apparently Moto is lagging. So yeah, let's do a little YouTube outro here. For those of you who watched the video, this deck was pretty sweet. I think the losses that we had were pretty close, and I think maybe I made some sequencing and or fetching errors in those 2 losses. So yeah, I don't know. Deck was pretty sweet overall. I mean, we did lose to Murktide twice. I feel like that matchup shouldn't be that bad, but yeah, just some awkward draws, not fetching around Blood Moon. But yeah, deck felt pretty sweet. I like the mana base maybe needs a little bit of work, like the second Hall of Storm Giants is kind of sketchy. The Dreadbore maybe should be something else, but overall I think the deck was pretty good. I liked it, liked the concept of it, and it's pretty sweet. So if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, let me know what you thought in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one.